Hello there, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel today. I hope that you had a beautiful day. I will be doing a reading, weekend read for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, June 19th, 20th, and 21st, 2020. This is a new moon weekend, so it's also the summer solstice, and Mercury went into retrograde just a day or two ago, so communication is featured in Mercury retrograde. Also looking back and recharging, reviewing, like retrograde, right? There is also a solar eclipse, I think, on the 21st, or the 20th or 21st. And we also move into the sign of Cancer, which is rules the fourth house of hearth and home. So we, in nurturing, taking care of family, taking care of the home and things like that. So it will be interesting to see what happens over the next month. I am at my space today, and I'm very excited, and I'm glad that you're here. Everyone that's returning, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Other ways you can support my channel is by hitting the thumbs up button, the like button. It helps with the algorithms for YouTube to keep my channel going, also to make it more visible so that you and other people will be, it'll be easier for y'all to find. Also to subscribe. I have a lot of viewers, way more viewers than I have subscribers, and I would be so appreciative and so grateful and so thankful if you would just hit that little subscribe button, and the bell notification will let you know when I've uploaded a video. And throw me a comment. I would love to hear from you guys. I hear from a few people, but I'd really, really love to hear from you guys. That would be really awesome. So, in saying that, let's get started with the reading. I pre-shuffled, so I would like to invite in the angels, archangels, guardian angels, ascended masters and spirit guides from the pure white light, God, creator, source, universe. Please bring forth messages regarding the energies so that we may be aware and know how to respond appropriately. We'll start off with some wisdom of the oracle cards and see what messages Spirit wants us to know for this weekend. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So the first card out that Spirit gave us is Truth Be Told. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Is there some communication that's going to be happening? Some truths that are going to come out? The next card out is co-create. So are we looking at creating something together? Maybe a situation that's been divided is going to be united, maybe after some truth. And the last card out is orphaned. So Are we feeling alone in this? I feel like this is actually going backwards with Mercury in retrograde. That's a good chance. Chances are pretty good. This has happened a couple times before. So we're feeling orphaned. Are we feeling alone? Maybe abandoned in a love situation or just a general life situation. This is a general collective reading. When we don't want to be orphaned. We don't want to be alone, right? We are feeling like we want to co-create. So in order for that co-creation to happen, Spirit says we need to tell the truth. Lay all the cards on the table, so to speak. Let's pull some tarot and see what other messages Spirit has for us today. Okay. Well, let's see what kind of cards Spirit flipped out for us today. The first two cards that came out, overarching energy of this reading, is the Fool card. New beginnings, taking a leap of faith, taking a step forward. Also came out was the Judgment card. This is our karma. This is fairness. This is balance. It's judgment time. Spirit's saying that it's time, kind of a reckoning. When the major arcana, these are both major arcana, when they come out, Spirit is telling us that now is the time. This is important for us to be aware of. In our present energy, we have the King of Cups. The energy in our hope and fear is the Ten of Swords. In our helpful position is the Hierophant. In our challenge position is the Nine of Cups. In our outcome is the Eight of Wands, and these are the exact amount of cards that have come out the past few days when I've shuffled like that. That Spirit has flipped out. Same amount of cards. So, awesome. So I'm going to put these last two out with our outcome. Also, the Page of Wands, passionate messages, and the Moon card. So, let us see what's going on with this story. So, are we looking at starting something new? Maybe the newness will be coming through that we want to co-create with someone in a situation, whether it be love life or work life, general life. Our wisdom of the oracles tell us that we've been feeling orphaned. We want to co-create. So now is the time to speak, right? To come to a resolution with some fairness. This could represent something legal, depending on everyone's situation is different. But this is fair and just. And it talks about the timing is now. In our present energy for the weekend, we have the King of Cups. So we will be showing our love in instead of speaking it, showing our love in actions. In our hope and fear, we have the Ten of Swords here. So this is the end of a cycle, which will go into the beginning of a new one. So we're laying down these Ten of Swords. We're laying down these anxious thoughts, these things we feel that we feel burdened about. So our hope is that we're going to be able to lay down this anxiety, put it away, lay down these burdens, to move forward into the next cycle. I think yesterday on Thursday, we talked about cycles. In our helpful position, we have the Hierophant. So that could be regarding an institution. It could be regarding something traditional, maybe religious, depending on your situation. General read. Someone that's wise, someone that's that may provide us with some guidance, or maybe we'll be providing guidance for someone. In our challenge position, we have the Nine of Cups. So we're challenged with our wishes being fulfilled. Maybe we're challenged for wishes being filled because we're feeling orphaned. Towards the end of the weekend, we have the energy of the Eight of Wands. Fast communication coming in, right? Fast like that. It also could represent travel. Maybe someone's traveling to us, or maybe we're going to travel to them. And maybe receive a message or an offer, a passionate message or an offer of good news. There goes my card. Of good news, passionately. We also have the Moon card, another major arcana. Pay attention, right? This talks about secrets, illusions. Also, it can talk about things coming to light, things maybe that we haven't seen, or things that we haven't been told, finally coming to light. Truth be told, let me go get that other card. Hold on, you guys. This lovely King of Cups decided it was going to fly. It wanted to fly. Okay. So I feel like the message that will be coming in, this passionate message of good news, is going to enlighten us. It's going to bring things to light. Telling the truth will bring things that maybe we haven't seen or we haven't thought about, and bring them to light. Let's clarify some cards. I'd like to clarify this Ten of Swords in our hope and fear. Spirit, why is the Ten of Swords here in our hope and fear position? What are the burdens that we're laying down? Okay. Spirit flipped out some clarifying cards for us. Clarified by the Emperor, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So we want to lay down these burdens, right? We want to lay down these thoughts of anxiety, but we're still feeling them. We're still feeling them with this Eight of Swords. We are starting to gain clarity, or we will gain clarity. We're going to be receiving some type of message loving, heartfelt message that will have us. Here comes a wind again, you guys. Hold on. Hey! Ah. Which will have us, let's see. Spirit says that we can have the energy of the Emperor, where we are. This will help us feel, the clarity of thoughts will help us feel stable and ambitious to move forward, maybe with some communication coming in order for our wishes to be filled, which is a challenge for us right now. But in our helpful position, we have the Hierophant. Spirit, why is the Hierophant coming in? To provide some guidance, maybe? Will we be providing guidance to someone, or will someone be providing some guidance to us? Do you have anything else for us? No, that's it? Okay. So the Hierophant is clarified by the Five of Wands. That is some conflict, some chaos, some drama. Also clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like, this could also be internal wisdom. We are working hard to get over this, or to get past it, get through it, to understand it. This conflict, this chaos, this drama, maybe this competition here, right, that's coming through. And when we do receive this guidance, or we become wise in a situation, we have this beautiful Six of Pentacles. Good news. Good news will be coming in about how hard we've worked to resolve these conflicts, this situation that's not really such a great situation, maybe? No, not maybe. It's not a great situation. In our challenge energy, we have the Nine of Cups. So, Spirit, why is the Nine of Cups in our challenge position? Why are we challenged with having our wishes fulfilled? Our wishes come true? Whatever you're wishing for. Yep. Anything else for us, Spirit? I am going to take the card that jumps out, and I just want to know maybe if there's anything else. That one flipped. And do you have anything else for us, Spirit? No? Okay. So, the Nine of Cups is clarified by the Empress. The Empress has some fantastic, great ideas, right? She makes things happen, all while sitting back and allowing. So I know that sounds weird, right? You make things happen, but you allow, sit back and allow. Sometimes we have to put out these ideas that we have and then sit back and watch them happen. Also clarified by the Page of Wands, a message, an offer, passionate, right? Beautiful. Page of Wands is here twice. Of good news, something to celebrate, maybe, to feel good about, to definitely feel good about. In our outcome of the day is the Eight of Wands, or the weekend, and that is travel, communication, fast-moving travel, quick communication, right? So we'll be having maybe a conversation about how maybe we've been feeling alone, abandoned, orphaned, and how we want to co-create something good, but there has to be truth to it. And the truth needs to come not from our heads, but from our hearts. And we will be showing that in our actions so that we can have our wishes fulfilled. This doesn't have to be a challenge to have our wishes fulfilled. I want to clarify this moon card with this Eight of Wands and this Page of Wands. Okay, Spirit. And 3 jumped out. I will take them. So the Moon card is clarified by the Ten of Cups, and our outcome would be clarified by this as well. The Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So here's this Knight of Wands, fast-moving, fastest-moving knight in the tarot, coming with a message of, again, good news, passionately, something that we've been wanting to hear. Maybe that is our truth be told, right? We also have the Eight of Wands again, so that communication will be coming in, the traveling to each other maybe, but there's definitely going to be some communication, some offers, some messages coming in, and it is going to be swift. Also clarified by this Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family, happy love life, happy marriage, happy work, just happy. This is the completion of one cycle, moving into the next. After this truth is told, I would like to ask for some guidance from our guardian angels over this weekend. So, guardian angels, what message do you have for us over this reading for this beautiful weekend coming up, the 19th, 20th, and 21st of 2020? And there is our message. And our guardian angels say intuition. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not necessarily be right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. I just said that. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings and what feels right. That's really beautiful, you guys. The question lies inside our hearts. The communication is going to be heartfelt. It's going to come from the heart. Yes. And we can, after this this information that we're going to be receiving in, our wishes can be fulfilled. We need to look inside our hearts. If we have these questions, we need to look inside for things to become enlightened. And our angels want us to know that they are here to guide us. Our angels are always around us, but they kind of sit back like the Empress, right? And we have to, they want us to ask them for their guidance and their support. And then they will come to us and they will help us. on a new journey of fairness. One final card from our Crystals of the Light deck, Spirit. One final guidance card for this weekend in this reading. Okay, I can't shuffle anymore. That Spirit's telling me to stop. Okay, beautiful. Spirit gave us whispers. Whispers. You know, I feel like this whispers, maybe this is the guidance and the wisdom coming from our angels. Yep, the communication that's coming through. If we quiet our minds and our hearts, we will be able to hear the whispers of the angels coming in to guide us. Use our hearts over our heads, because just because something seems logical doesn't necessarily mean that it's right. We need to look to our hearts, trust our intuition. Also, I feel like Spirit is telling us to go with the flow with how we feel, instead of trying to make something happen. We need to allow. We need to allow something to happen in order to have this beautiful wish fulfillment, this new beginning, this happy family, happy home, happy work, happy world, happy life. But we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it in order to co-create with somebody. Come out of this feeling abandoned, orphaned, alone. And it's all going to be resolved by being truthful. Being truthful from our hearts, right? Nice. Listen to the whispers of your angels. Ask them for assistance. They're waiting for us to ask them for help. And then they're right there. They're right there. Could be, too, that this communication is going to come in the form of whispers from our angels when we quiet our minds and quiet our hearts. So, y'all, I hope that you have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for being here. Look at this throughout the weekend, or even at the weekend's end, and see. You can look back and see what has transpired, what has come through. Yes. And I, again, am so grateful that Spirit brought these messages through for you and for being here. I am so grateful for being here. And I wish you a really fabulous weekend. And we'll see you next time. Much, much, much love and light.